Hello, my name is Elizabeth. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general collective read, so this may or may not resonate. Take what resonates, leave what does not, okay? Let's jump in, see what's going on with you. What is the message? The overall message for the collective on YouTube. Spirit. Page of Swords, Five of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune, Page of Cups with the Two of Wands. So you saw something. You witnessed something. You didn't like what you saw. Yeah. You saw something possibly about the self. And this empowered you. Whatever you learned empowered you. Okay. And however you learned it. Whether you saw it physically in something, someone, whether you read it, you researched it, whether it came into you intuitively. Page of Swords. It empowered you. Looks like you let go of something. Something from the past. Yep. This could have been someone that you had a relationship with. This could be a family situation. Tell me about the Six of Cups. What do we let go of? So my viewer knows this reading's for them. What was let go of? Six of Cups. So you let go a version of yourself past. And this isn't just a part of the self. This is in all areas of life. These are friend groups. These are family members. These are jobs. These are homes. You have let go of all kinds of things. And because you were tired of the cycles. You were tired of going round and round. Whatever, if it had you in a cycle and you realized it, you saw the pattern, you saw that it was going to be a repeated thing and it was just going to keep happening, you cut it out. That's what you're letting go of. That's what you're empowering yourself. If you haven't already, that's what you will be doing. But I feel like most of you have already started this process. Otherwise, this reading is just not going to resonate for you. You're tired of going round and round. Tired of the same old thing. And not getting anywhere. Wanting more out of life. Wanting more out of what you can get out of life. There's nothing wrong with that. I do see the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck there. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. You saw that it being, continuing to give to those kind of relationships and those kind of situations and those kind of places was only keeping you in an endless loop. And I see that you were tired of feeling a certain type of way. So, tired of feeling like all you were ever going to get was empty cups. Because that's all you were getting. That's all you're seeing through that, and that's why you're empowering yourself, because you know there's more to life than that. There's more out there than that. You don't have to settle for that, and you're not doing it. So you started something? You closed out the fact that you were unhappy and being distracted. You've brought stability back to yourself. You're feeling pretty good because it looks like you have an opportunity here. What is the Ace of Pentacles? To stabilize? It's like the Four of Wands here. Ooh. Emperor. Tell me about that. That energy just kind of like, seriously, knocked me off my freaking, wow. That was crazy. Judgment. The Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Aye, Captain. This Emperor could be you. I mean, I'm seeing the Emperor and the Empress. This could be just a facet of the self because I'm really not seeing anyone else. I am seeing the Four of Wands, but I feel like that's more of like a conversion of the self. I don't really feel like this is anyone else. Not at this point. You're unhappy with things that were unstable. But you know, in order to bring stability to your relationships and to your jobs and to your home and everything else, you have to be stable within the self. And that's what I'm seeing. So there's a communication going on within the self, and there's an agreement that's taking place because this Emperor is making a judgment call. No more. No more. So no more toxic ass relationships, toxic ass people, negative people coming in and breadcrumbing you and treating you any type of way. No more jobs that you feel so drained at the end of the day after going there, or you're not receiving enough pay, or just it doesn't fulfill you. It doesn't make you feel good. No more being the only one that does all the cleaning around the house and watching everybody else, sit in there and soak up and mess up and trash everything because you're the one that, well, they don't got to clean it up. So-and-so will come along and clean it up. No more. It's like no more of these things. We're not doing this anymore. And the masculine is like definitely standing up. The Empress is backing him. The Empress is backing him. So the divine feminine within and the masculine, the divine masculine within, both of them are actually communicating here. They're understanding one another. They're agreeing with one another, and they are really starting to bring things in concrete. Where the feminine's thinking things up and realizing and does all this research and does all this and receives all the information. Right? The masculine's the one that carries it all out. There's an agreement that's going on. Page of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, the Hangman. The Sun. What is the Page of Cups? What is the Page of Cups? This is about you settling, allowing yourself to settle for things less than what you're worthy of. Not that you're over and better than anyone else, but you don't put an Empress in a trap house. You just don't. Nine of Cups. You don't put an Emperor in a playpen. You just don't. That's not where they belong. The Wands. Seven of Pentacles hit the floor. Why is everything hitting the floor now? Seven of Pentacles, a star. Ooh, they planning. Oh, they scheming. They making plans. They got plans. Yep, and they're agreeing on the plans. Let me tell you right now, because they've already executed and started in that direction. Whether you see it or not, whether you know it or not, plans are underway, and what those plans entail, something you truly want. It's been underway for a hot minute. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. They've been doing this for a minute. You didn't even know it. Ace of Wands, yeah. You didn't even know it. Tell me about the Star. Bit of a personal reading as well. High Priestess. Just to put you in the High Priestess. That is the High Priestess, the Hierophant. Strength in reverse. So you're not concerned about accepting things. You're not concerned about actually dreaming and going after your dreams with that Page of Pentacles. You're not worried about the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. What if I don't? What if I fall? What if I make a fool of myself? What if people make fun of me? Make fun of me. Talk trash. What are you doing? That's all I can say. You know, I'm not saying this to you. I'm just saying ambiguous. I could care less. Honestly. That's just me, though. Built that way. I was the one that bullied the bullies. I mean, I wouldn't bully people just to be mean. If I saw someone picking on a weaker, then yeah, I was not above it. Boy, you want to set me up, set me afire? Let me see somebody bullying somebody weaker than them. Let me see it. It's a bad day for that bully. Promise you. Because Elizabeth don't go for that shit at all. Never have. Let me see you mistreating an animal. Mistreating the elderly. I'll tell you right now, a child. Let me tell you a story. Story time. I lived in California for a while. And there was this woman in the strip mall. She had taken her. Now, mind you, I was homeless at the time. Eating out of dumpsters, sleeping on park benches. It was a rough time. It was a rough time. And I was sober. That was the hard part. Anyways, it is what it is. Anyways, I saw this woman. She had come out of the store with this little boy. And she went behind. There's like this little bitty pathway in between the two buildings that you could go to the back of the building behind them, the strip mall. And you could dump your trash and whatnot. And she had went back there, and there was a trash can, and she pulled that kid back there. And she was waylaying the crap out of that poor kid. Was not the thing for me to see. No. Because I went and snatched old mama up. Oh, yes, I did. And then cops got called, and I had to go see the judge. And I got a job. I was a child advocate for a while. For CASA. But it was cool. I mean, it's not really the way to go about getting a job for those people, by the way. They don't. But the judge was, I don't know. He was pretty cool. Anyways. So, yeah, I don't. No. Now, a firm discipline, if somebody's getting disciplined, I can handle that. Now, I'm a disciplinary. I was raised by my grandparents, and I believe in, needing to be disciplined. You need to be disciplined however you need to be disciplined. It doesn't necessarily have to. You don't have to raise your hand to discipline somebody. My kids got to pull stickers. That's worse. That's worse. Yeah. I was beaten as a child, so I didn't like to raise my hand to my kids. But by golly, my boys would do push-ups. Get down and give me 20. Give me 20. Right now. My little girl, well, all of them have pulled stickers. Stickers is not no fun. That ain't no joke. They didn't get gloves. They had to pick them at the stalk, the bottom of the stalk, and put them in the bag. And it took them a while before they learned not to stick their hand in the bag of stickers. Watch them. But they're going to learn one way or another. There's consequences for the things that we do. And that means everything we do. Yeah. I am not one to sit by idly and allow stupid shit to go on. I don't have it in me. A man beating his wife? No. That ain't going to happen. You gonna be beating on me too? Just saying. Because I'm going to get in the middle of that. I don't agree with it at all. At all. You don't pick on the weaker or the younger or the whatever. You just don't. King of Pentacles. Anyways, end of story time. Ooh, Empress. Who's looking at you? Yeah, we have a King of Pentacles here that's looking at an Empress. Who brought a tower to their breadcrumby energy. Oh yeah. Definitely brought a tower to it. So you could see, you knew what this person was trying to do. You brought a tower to it, and this person's, well, they're watching you. They're doing drive-bys. They feel rejected by you, but they're doing drive-bys. They're burdened by it. They're burdened by the fact that you won't answer their calls, text messages. They're burdened by what you saw. So you saw something that they didn't want you to see, in other words. They wanted to keep you down and out, so you kept giving to them. So they could keep King of Pentacles, keep getting what they wanted. Right? They wanted you in pain. 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. They wanted you feeling down and out to where you kept giving your energy to them. So you could sustain them. Look at this 3 of Wands. See, there's an umbilical cord to each one of these plants. And so that it's his life, his energy source is what's feeding these, is what's growing these. All the while, whatever the moon is here, you know, shining a light on them. So they didn't want. Oh, there's an Emperor on the bottom of the deck. They wanted you heartbroken, broke, not able, not have anything, no stability. They're upset because they can't carry the weight of the pain that they bestowed upon you. This came out in a reading last night, y'all, and I did this like a whole 40-minute reading, and I didn't even turn on my microphone, so there was no sound. It sucked. It's a good reading. I kind of feel like it's probably why I'm a little discouraged this morning, even though I see the lights on. 8 of Cups, yeah. They don't understand how you could walk away. What do you mean, how could you walk away? How could you not walk away? Why would you put up with that shit, Hierophant? But they wanted to commit to you. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Wanted? Wanted don't look like that. Does not. You see that this person has 1 pentacle and they're dangling it over. And this would be you down here. This would be this person. And they got all of this that they can offer. Or they got all these people that they're hanging on to. Just in case you don't accept that. Quick gone. No. You're like, oh, hell no. 8 of Cups, I'm out. I'm walking away. I ain't got time for your fun and games because it ain't fun. And I don't like games. I want something that's more committed to themselves. I mean, if someone can't even commit to themselves. Yeah, see, this person definitely wanted you in their pocket. See this little guy in the pocket? Yeah, wanted you in the pocket. I don't want my camera won't focus when I do that. Just. Anyways, I probably won't even post this reading.